How's it going, people? For today's video, we're going to be checking out this rare Founders Night Cleave that has 4 attack speed perks on it.
I'm fast. I'm so fast, you couldn't even comprehend how fast I am.
And I've never seen a melee weapon in Save the World have 4 attack speed perks. So for today's video, we're going to get some gameplay with it and check it out. A couple things I want to point out real quick is, for those who don't know, Fortnite is currently down and it's going to stay down until the update tomorrow morning, which is 4 a.m. Eastern. So we do have a longer than normal downtime for this update. Also, Jones C-Bot was added to the event store this week, which we've already reviewed. I'll leave a link to that review in the description. And I do expect to see a home-based status report tomorrow, so we'll go over that as soon as it comes out. But yeah, just wanted to point that out before we jump into it. Anyways, when it comes to our loadout, we're going to be using Paleo Luna with the Blast from the Past team perk. And for our support team, we have Parasaur Jess, Prehistoric Isa, Breakbeat Wildcat, Whiteout Fiona, and Arlene Isa. And the mission we're going to do is this power level 140 retrieve the data. But like I said, I wanted to test it before we do the mission. So first, we're going to load in and test it out against some power level 140 Miss Monsters. And I also want to try it against the power level 160 physical smasher as well. So we're going to load in and look for one of those also. So here's part of the video where we F around and find out. We'll go ahead and kill this blaster real quick, see what happens. Yeah. Oh, dude, wow. That is ridiculously fast. What the hell, dude? Like, you blink and you miss it. That is insane. And that's without any, like, buffs or anything. It's just me.
Paleo Luna, yeah.
Wow, okay.
At full health.
So, that's what it looks like against blasters. Alright, so now we're going to try it out against the Taker. And I also want to try it out against the power level 140 Smasher. Here we go, people. 119,000, and he's dead. And you see, we killed him in like, what, 3-4 seconds? Which is really good considering this is only power level 122. So even though it is under leveled, it's still a really good weapon to use. And the last thing I want to do is test it out against the 160 Smasher. And I am playing solo at the moment, so it looks like we dealt around 99,000 every time we crit. Not sure if it's as good as some other melee weapons. When it comes to damage per hit, I have seen other melee weapons with bigger numbers. But it is good considering it's only power level 122 and it's only an epic. So that's what the Founders Night Cleave looks like against power level 160 Smashers. Alright, here we go, people. And I'm pretty sure we got nature enemies on this one. Yep. So obviously we would deal a little bit more damage if we had fire or energy, but we should get a lot of physical husks to spawn in as well. And look, we're still killing them very quickly. Even though they're power level 140 and this is a power level 122, I still feel like it's really good when it comes to damage. We're doing 153,000 when we crit against that blaster. So yeah, even though this is under level, I still feel like it's a really good sword to use. And it's performing a lot better than I expected it to as well. So this is a good sword in my opinion, or a really good sword. We're getting 5 hits per second according to the attack speed. So this has the fastest attack speed I've ever seen on any melee weapon in Save the World. And technically, we go even faster than that whenever our Rock and Rift gets triggered, because we have Breakbeat in our support team. The only thing I don't like about it is that we're going to end up running through the durability very quickly, which is why we couldn't really test it like I wanted to, because I only have one of these, and when you have 5 hits per second, you're going to run through the durability a lot faster than other melee weapons. So that's pretty much the only thing I don't like about it. But look at this, we're killing everything that comes in this tunnel without any issues. Really good sword. So if I had to compare it to another sword, I would say it's very similar to Stabsworth. It's basically the same thing, but you can't like perk it the same way. But it's basically the same as the Stabsworth, which is this right here. So if you want to get a sword very similar to this one, you could try getting that one and leveling that up. I think the most attack speed you can get on that is 2 though. So the way we got this one, and shout out to Forgot for giving it to us and letting us try it out. But yeah, we got it the same way we got the Founder's Exterminator. Somebody gifted it to us to try out. The way he got it, though, I believe is... Well, when it comes to all Founder's weapons, you had to purchase like an upgrade edition of Save the World. And you would get like a limited amount of Founder's Llamas you could open. You could open one of them up per day. And in those Founder's Llamas, you would get the Founder's weapons. Like this Founder's Night Cleave and like the Founder's Exterminator we tested. Initially wouldn't let you put 4 attack speed perks on it, but if it's like the last one, if you put at least 2 attack speed perks on it before patch 12.0, you should be able to put 2 more after that patch. And I believe that's how you got 4 attack speed. Is that right, Red? Something like that? Similar?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it. But yeah, basically you had to purchase an upgraded edition of Save the World and open up those Founder's Llamas that you get from it. And that's how you get the Founder's weapons. So it's no longer available. But if you did open Founder's Llamas, you can check your inventory and see if you got any Founder's weapons in there. And if you do, you may want to check out the perks you can put on them. Yeah, for those who don't know, we recently reached power level 140, which is the highest power level you can currently have in Save the World. So I don't know why I wanted to mention that, but yeah, we reached power level 140, people. We were looking at this loadout with this weapon in a DPS calculator, which I'll leave a link to in the description. And shout out for Nuts and Bolts for making that DPS calculator. But basically, you put in your loadout, your hero, and your health stats or whatever, and the weapon that you're using. How does it work for you? Is that how it works? You put in your weapon as well?
You put in your damage, and for melee, you put in the attack speed.
Oh, the attack speed, yeah.
Yeah.
And it'll calculate like how much DPS you do.
And
you can deal.
If you're running Luna, then you put in your. Hey, there's a mini boss here. If you're running Luna, put in your health, your total health.
I'll leave a link to a video in the description explaining how to use the DPS calculator for those who want to mess around with it. Even using the DPS calculator. Look how, dude, we just like destroyed this mini boss right here.
You destroyed that mini boss.
Oh, you didn't even help with. Yeah, that was all.
I was way over here.
Wow, that was all this sword right here. Okay, yeah. That's what it looks like against the power level 140 mini boss. See, we had no issues killing him. I'm not sure how long it took us, but yeah. Last thing I want to do is I also want to show the durability. Look, we're about halfway done with the durability after just one mission, people.
Yeah.
And like we're not even done with the mission yet, so that's the main thing I don't like about it. Having all this attack speed is that you will run through the durability very quickly. Definitely a fun weapon to use, though, in my opinion. I don't know, it's just fun seeing a weapon move that fast. It feels like I'm pressing the fast forward button. But yeah, we'll leave a link to that DPS calculator in the description if you'd like to
check it out.
Yeah, check it out. And again, shout out to Nuts and Bolts for making that. And also shout out to Forgot for letting us try out his Founder's Night Cleave. If there's any other Founder's weapons you all would like us to try out, let us know in the comments below. Or if you all have any like weird perked weapons that you want me to try out, then let me know. But yeah, this is the first time I've ever seen a melee weapon with 4 attack speed perks, and I figured some of y'all would like to see what that looks like. Oh, one last thing. Should I kill 9 Husks real quick before we go?
Oh, didn't you have it active a lot?
Probably did, but I want to go ahead and do it real quick just to... I think we got it activated. Dude, this is so fast. I can't tell, dude. It's going so fast.
Yeah, it must be activated.
It's activated. I see it. So yeah, that's what it looks like with Rockin' Riff active. Because keep in mind, Rockin' Riff also increases your melee attack speed. So yeah, I feel like I'm about to break the game. I feel like I'm about to break the game using this loadout. So yeah, that's what the fastest melee attack speed looks like in Save the World, I don't think you'll be able to find one faster than this. I don't think it's going to be possible. But yeah, let me know what you all think about the Founders Night Cleave in the comments below. Big shout out to Red for helping us out. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and thanks for watching.